Hello everyone, about to play a game with our Rosheen Meanderer commander deck. No green mana here, makes me have to send this back. If we had a forest, it would be a great hand, but we don't have it, so mulligan we do. This one's the opposite problem, but I think I'll probably keep it. Hope we scry well. I think that's my plan. Sure. Lets me play Rosheen Meanderer a little more quickly, at least. We are up against birds. So, the bird commander. Luckily, Savage Twister can, in fact, hit all creatures. Some effects like it only hit creatures with flying, though I guess against this deck that wouldn't be too bad. We're just going to swing with our Beast Caller Savant right here. No reason not to. I don't think. Okay. Drop our opponent to 19. End our turn. Some bird? Yeah, augury owl. I was right. It was, in fact, a bird. Alright. What's this thing's toughness, 2? Thinking about Savage Twister, if I can keep Rosheen Meanderer after I Savage Twister or not, and I'll probably be able to. Alright. So we're just going to play our commander now. Doesn't matter how we spend the mana. So play our Meanderer. Opponent's going to try to play a bunch of birds, and hopefully we can just Savage Twister them out of the sky and win that way, more or less. That is the goal, anyway. End our turn. At this point, Rosheen Meanderer just has good attacks, so I might just attack with it, especially because we don't really have anything else going on in our hand at this point. We do have Kessig Wolf Run, which we can obviously use Rosheen Meanderer to fuel, so I guess that's worth thinking about. If my opponent plays like a certain blockers, then using Wolf Run to like fuel this, having trample is probably better than attacking with our own Meanderer. Okay, Rolling Thunder's nice. I think we just attack with both of them and I play Highland Weld. I think that is the plan. Get some snow mana going. Not that our deck cares about it at all. Right, get in for 5, including 4 commander damage. Play Highland Weld and end the turn. So that makes it so we can cast our Rolling Thunder, which for right now we can go 4, 5, 6. We can do 6 damage divided as we choose. Next turn will be 7. So that's pretty nice, depending what unfolds here. And of course, being able to get them back with Green Warden is pretty good. Very good, really. No attack that time. Okay. So I'm going to play Kessig Wolf Run now, and I'm going to attack with both my creatures. I guess I'm not going to attack with the Savant. I'll just attack with my Meanderer. Yeah. Just Meanderer. Just gonna meander. If he blocks, yeah, I was gonna say, if he blocks, I might still do it. Doesn't really seem worth it. It is commander damage, but you know. Yeah, so I'm done with my turn now. I can, of course, play my Green Warden, but what's the point right now? Seems like we're in pretty good shape given what we have in our hand. Despite starting with like a 5-lander, we've drawn decently well. Could have easily drawn more lands. Jotun Owlkeeper. That can get to be a problem. And Mind Shrieker. So it's probably just Rolling Thunder time. Just kill these while I can. He's going to attack me. I can actually do it without having to tap my Meanderer, so that's probably just what I'll do. So I'll take this 1. I could also Savage Twister, but I would lose Beast Caller Savant, and I don't really feel like doing that at this point. So yeah, this makes a bunch of birds when it dies if I let it live long enough, and that can make itself bigger. Hedron Archive, huh? Okay, so I could just kill these 2, and that's probably what I'll do. If I do that, I don't actually have to tap Rosheen Meanderer. If I tap the Meanderer, I can do more to my opponent, but doing commander damage is more valuable right now. So, yeah, so we're just going to go 2, 4, 6. That's 4 damage. We will do 3 and 1. Kill those both. Swing for 5. He doesn't get any birds, luckily. And we will swing for 5. We can, of course, rebuy Rolling Thunder, which we probably will. Next turn, just playing Green Warden to Marasa and getting back Rolling Thunder is pretty good turn. Playing his Hedron Archive at some point would be great, of course, but... So it's taking 12 from Rosheen Meanderer. That does, you know, Kessel Wolf Run does kind of present a problem when you can use it on your commander. I do like the bird theme our opponent has. I've thought about making a Kangee deck myself. Too bad you can't run Rosheen Meanderer in it, because Kangee's kicker cost is an X spell, but obviously doesn't fit the commander rules. Gravitational Shift. Wow, okay. That does weaken my position considerably. We do have ways of blowing up Gravitational Shift, but not a lot of them. Okay. Now I don't feel nearly as eager to play my Green Warden. I think I will. Although just playing like a huge wild call creature kind of makes Gravitational Shift look bad, doesn't it? Yeah, let's do that. I mean, it doesn't make it look bad, but the wild call creature will be big enough that it's just sort of like, well... Sure, it has -2/-2, but it's still bigger than anything you can do. 6/6. No, wait a second, why is it... Why is it an 8/10? That doesn't actually make sense. I think that's some glitch. It's a Cinderglade. Doesn't have flying. It has 8 count. Oh, right, because it's already a 2/2. So it would have been a 10/10. Okay, that's why it's an 8/10. So that did work out. Been a while since I've dealt with Manifest. Obelisk of Erd, naming birds. Obelisk of Bird, in this case, I suppose. So we can just bash with this Manifest. We have mini. It's Giant Eternal Witness and the original Eternal Witness now. All right, so we're gonna attack with our 8/10. We can just trample over with it if we want to. That might be the plan. I'm not sure yet. But we're definitely attacking. Opponent's just going to take it, so I will let him just take it. And then I'm going to play... Hedron Archive. And I'm going to play my Green Warden. Not my Green Warden, I mean my Eternal Witness. Which I don't want to do that way, I want to do this way. She is small, that's for sure. So I think I'm going to get Rolling Thunder over Wild Call. And our opponent has to find a way to stop me. It's hard to do with Kessig Wolfrun in play and with a Rolling Thunder in my hand. That'll do right now 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can do 10 with Rolling Thunder alone right now, so divide it as I choose. All right, we will take 5. Opponent may be about to blow up the board. No, not yet, at least. Okay. So, I mean, I guess I attack with my Manifest and my Meanderer. Not planning on doing anything X-spelly right now. Maybe I should be. So let's just attack with our Manifest then. See what our opponent does. Alright, putting that on the bottom of my library. Can't do anything about that. So that happens. I'm going to play Temple of Abandon here and Scry. We're going to put that on the bottom of my library too. And then I'm going to play Green Warden here. And get back Wild Call. And then I'll end my turn. I guess it wouldn't hurt to draw land. I mean, Rolling Thunder doing more is relevant. I do like that I have Savage Twister ready for if my opponent goes nuts with his bird dudes. 7-3, man. I might have to do it this turn. Savage Twister for 3. Doesn't seem too bad. Especially because if this ever dies, I just get it back. So, yeah, we'll go 3, and then a red, and a green. And we will Savage Twister for 3. Oh, that's 4. We don't want to do 4. How did I end up paying 4 there? Because I can't count, I guess, would be how. All right. Savage Twister for 3. Lets me hit for 5 here. See if our opponent counters that or some such thing. He does. Okay. But he is down to 1 card, and we do still have Rolling Thunder. So I need to do 6 damage. I think I can do that, right? 4. Yeah. 5. Yep. So that's 6, 7 damage. So I can even do 1 to my opponent here. So Rolling Thunder. Does he counter that too? No. And we'll get in for 3. So we have our opponent, you know, so far behind now that it's going to be pretty hard for him to find his way back. If he has a board sweeper, he could. This doesn't make counters or anything. It just makes his other... He'll make his birds bigger, basically. So, I mean, he could play it now, certainly, and make his birds quite large. Okay. So I think I'm going to attack with Green Warden here. If I can get him to block, I probably just pump it all into Kessig Wolfrun. Hell, I can just attack with everything. Okay. I think I may as well put it into the Green Warden. I just want to... How much can I do here? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, pretty close to lethal. So maybe I should just do it. On the off chance my opponent... Well, let's just go for it. We will just go for it. And it's not quite as much damage as I was saying because I have to pay a little bit for... Alright, so 14, that's 10 damage, yeah. Alright. Kapow, and then we'll just get back Rolling Thunder, so... Sort of a combo there that just basically means our opponent loses. Get back our Rolling Thunder. And it is difficult for our opponent to find a way out. Unless they gain a bunch of life. That's basically all they can do. Yeah, Mist Raven isn't going to do it. I have enough mana without my Rosheen Meanderer. I think. Opponent could be about to do something to me. Because of that, I think I'm just going to do the minimum amount of damage here. Which is 4. Alright, we did it. So, a bunch of X spells and Recursion, Eternal Witness, and Green Warden was kind of messed up. Got us there. So, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.